Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving headfirst into a project that's close to my heart, turning trash into treasure. You know I love finding a diamond in the rough, that piece with good bones and even better potential. Well, today's stars are those glass and plastic bottles we usually toss without a second thought. We're going to breathe new life into them, turning them into eye-catching decor that's as unique as you are. And the best part, we're doing our part for the planet by keeping these beauties out of landfills. So, grab your gloves, your favorite paintbrushes, and let's get ready to transform your home one bottle at a time. Trust me, this is going to be fun. Now, you'll know I love a good vase full of fresh flowers. It just brightens up any room. But who says you need to spend a fortune at a fancy home decor store? Some of my favorite vases started their lives as simple glass bottles. First things first, give those bottles a good cleaning. We're talking soap and water, folks. Peel off those labels. A little soaking usually does the trick. Then let your creativity run wild. For a classic farmhouse look, try wrapping some twine around the bottle. You can leave it natural or add a pop of color with a fabric ribbon tied in a bow. Feeling a bit bolder? Acrylic paints are your new best friend. Paint the bottles solid colors, create fun patterns, or even try your hand at some freehand designs. And don't be afraid to mix and match. Different shapes and sizes grouped together create such a charming collected look. You can even use chalkboard paint to label your bottles. Perfect for herbs in the kitchen or homemade bath products. You all know nothing beats the warm glow of candlelight or the magical twinkle of fairy lights, but did you know you can create that cozy ambiance using, you guessed it, bottles? One of my favorite things to do is to take a clear glass bottle, especially those ones with interesting shapes, and fill them with battery-operated fairy lights. Instant magic. These make the sweetest night lights or add a touch of whimsy to a mantle or bookshelf. If you're feeling crafty, you can even turn a bottle into a table lamp base. There are kits available online, or you can get creative with some wiring and a lampshade from a thrift store. And for outdoors, nothing beats the charm of hanging lanterns. Just pop a candle inside, make sure it's secured, of course, and hang them from tree branches or shepherd's hooks for a truly magical evening glow. All right, y'all, it's time to unleash your inner artist. Turning bottles into art pieces is one of my favorite ways to personalize my decor. Acrylic paints are your best friend here. You can paint the entire bottle a solid color, create intricate patterns, or let your imagination run wild with abstract designs. Think about using stencils for a more polished look, or embrace the imperfections of freehand painting. It's all about having fun and letting your personality shine through. Don't forget about etching. Etching cream and stencils can create the most beautiful frosted designs on glass bottles. Think monograms, delicate patterns, or even inspiring quotes. Now let's take our bottle upcycling to the next level: wall art and installations. This is where you can really get creative and make a statement. One project I adore is bottle cap mosaics. You know how I love collecting things. Well, start saving those bottle caps. The more colorful, the better. Then arrange them on a piece of wood or canvas to create a unique piece of art. You can use them to form patterns, pictures, or even spell out words. Another fun idea is to create a hanging bottle garden. Just suspend bottles filled with air plants or small succulents from a wooden frame or even just a branch. It adds a touch of greenery and a whole lot of personality to any room. Now, let's step outside, shall we? Because bottles aren't just for indoor decorating. They can add a touch of whimsy and charm to your garden, patio, or porch. One of the simplest and most effective ways to use bottles outdoors is for edging. Just bury them upside down along walkways or flower beds. You can use clear bottles for a subtle look or paint them different colors for a bolder statement. Another practical idea: bird feeders. Cut a hole in the side of a plastic bottle, add a perch and fill it with bird seed. You can even get fancy and paint them to attract our feathered friends. Let's be honest, y'all, we can all use a little help in the organization department. But who says storage solutions have to be boring? Bottles to the rescue. Small glass bottles make the cutest spice jars. Just give them a good wash, remove the labels, and add your favorite spices. You can even use chalkboard paint to label them for a farmhouse chic look. In the bathroom, cut plastic bottles in half and use them to store toothbrushes, makeup brushes, cotton balls, or anything else you need to keep tidy. Finally, let's talk about everyone's favorite time of year, the holidays. Bottles are incredibly versatile and can be transformed into festive decorations for any occasion. For Halloween, paint bottles black and add spooky faces for a ghostly vibe, or paint them orange and turn them into jack-o'-lanterns. You can even fill clear bottles with candy corn for a festive touch. Come Christmas time, fill clear bottles with battery-operated fairy lights and cranberries for a simple yet elegant centerpiece. Or paint them with snowflakes, reindeer, or other holiday motifs. Well, there you have it, folks. 7 creative ways to turn those old bottles into something beautiful and unique for your home. And the best part, you're giving these materials a second life and helping to protect our planet. Remember, these are just a few ideas to get you started. Don't be afraid to experiment, put your own spin on things, and most importantly, have fun with it. Now go on, get those creative juices flowing and see what amazing things you can create. Happy crafting, y'all.